Hello and welcome to another Mad Hatter review. So, part 1 of 4 in the Super7 TMNT reviews, okay? I'm going to crack this sucker open. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to make it quick. It's going to be the quickest review you've ever seen, okay? Because I know that a lot of these have already been reviewed, and I'm just getting mine in now. By the way, got this from a online store, GameBubbleShop.com. I'm going to put their link in the description. Real cool guys over there. Great shipping, great rates. Support local businesses, support small businesses, okay? Check them out when you can. They're going to be putting up, I think, the Wave 5 as well of Super7. So yeah, we're going to crack this sucker open, and let's just go ahead and show you guys what we are talking about when we talk about the box. And I ripped through the cardboard. Okay, you know why I ripped through it? Because I don't give a shit. I don't care about the value and this and that, because I open pretty much all my stuff. So Super7, they're still doing these kind of boxes right here. They did this for Wave 1. Now, I didn't do a review of Wave 1, but I'm so in love with the Raphael from Wave 1 that I was like, you know what? I have to get deeper into this line. Super7 is making some good stuff, okay? They're easy to get, all right? But I will say this. I'm predicting this now. This is going to be sort of the sleeper hit once the dust settles, okay? Because if you are a fan of the Playmates line and what they are doing to modernize the Playmates line, you're going to love these figures, okay? I don't have any Super7 stock. I'm not a secret Super7 narc. I don't get anything from Super7. I'm just saying this as a lover of this Raph, all right? And by the way, I'm not going to do like a comparison, I don't think, at the end, because there's really no point, because it's just too different. If you like 87 Turtles, you get the NECA one. If you like the 1990 Ninja Turtles, you get the NECA one. If you like a Playmates version, you get this one. It's just too hard to compare. But I will be giving a review of this. Again, this is the first one out of 4. We're going to be doing all 4. Let's go to the videotape. All right, so here we go. Leonardo, Super7. Right off the bat, I mean, come on. Come on, look at this guy. I mean, if you are a Playmates fan, if you are at all interested in the Playmates line, I mean, look at this thing. This is how you modernize Playmates. Now, the reason why I said before comparison is tough, because I mean, take a look at this. It's apples to oranges. I mean, this is the cartoon one. This is the 87 one, and this is a Playmates redo, basically. So it really depends what property you like. So I'm going to try to stay away from that and just go into just the figure itself. So before we go into that, let's just go through accessories here. You got the weapons rack. You got the 2 dagger things. I should learn the names of these fucking things. You have this weapon right here. You got the little communicator, closed, open. You got the ninja stars. You got some open communicator hands. You got some fists, and you got some sword hands. Then you got a pizza. You got these 2 very, very well done swords. And then you have the alternate head right here. A lot of people really, really digging this head. I think it's a cool head, although I'm getting this for the Playmates throwback, so I'm probably not going to use this, but I mean, it's a great looking head. And who knows, maybe once I have them all together, I might do a swap. But to the figure in question, right away, I say what Super7 does really well is just all the neat textures on this turtle that you don't see really in most other turtle figures, maybe barring the 1991. Just like the vein work, and I don't know if you can capture that on video, but the vein work right here, the musculature, just the textures on the straps right here. It has that cool like leather looking feel. It's beautiful to look at. So just the figure as a whole, super throwback to Playmates. I mean, he even has sort of the cross, the cross straps, the belt. I like sort of the detailing in the belt. I like the blowing in the wind tie off at the waist. The sculpt is really cool. The face just has that Playmates face with the one half kind of growling and the bandana blowing in the wind as well. The colors, in terms of how he is different from, let's say, Raphael, we can just kind of compare. Right away, you can see the difference. These two look beautiful together, by the way. You know, he's obviously the lighter green. He's the darker green. And then on the back, I love Love, love, love the back of this. Look at him with the straps right here, and then and you can put the swords in here, and they fit beautifully. Look at that. And right here. Boom. Check that out. And then you can have him here with the swords on his back. I mean, this is so freaking cool. This is an amazing... I'm telling you, people that sleep on this are going to regret it when they see it in person, because this is a beautiful looking figure. Let's just go into articulation real quick. So the Super 7 ones tend to come out a little looser, or a lot looser than the NECA stuff. Not as loose as I would, or a little more loose than I like it. I mean, I think it's a little too loose. So I don't know. I know people have glue tricks and tape tricks and all that stuff. But let's just go through it. So obviously you have the ball joint articulation. Looks up pretty well, down not as well. Then you have the ball joint at the shoulder right here. Oh, and the straps do kind of come down, by the way, or to a certain degree. So just be careful with that. You get the bicep right here. You got the elbow. Now, the elbow is not a double joint. Just keep that in mind. Then you get the swivel. You got the hinge right here. In terms of the waist here, you're not going to get much waist, because just like any other of these Ninja Turtle figures, it's the shell and it's this chest piece that kind of stops that from ab crunching, and you know how it works if you have any other turtle figure. But then you get this swivel right here in the hip, so you can get some action there. But in terms of the ball joint there, you can get a lot of posability. I mean, I know this looks ridiculous, but you can kind of have them do the splitsies right here, and then you have the little swivel. I mean, look, I mean, you could really swivel this thing. Now, there's no double joints at the knees. Keep that in mind. I thought there would be, because I believe the NECA one does have it. But, you know, you're going to get the single hinge there. I guess, I mean, it swivels all the way around, so I guess that's kind of like a boot cut, right? And then you have the hinge at the ankle, and then the rock right there. Also, what I really like is on this color, you can kind of see the fingernails a lot more, which on the Raphael, if you take a look, you couldn't really... The fingernails didn't have as much pop. But in terms of throwback Playmates line, I would say this is an excellent figure. These, when you see them all together, I really think it's going to be sort of like a masterpiece in terms of like the set. They are total throwback, but the detail on these Super 7 figures is second to none. Okay, and again, it's not apt to compare it to other figures from other lines from the movie. The movie line, I think, is as good as you're going to get it. The 87 line is pretty much as good as you're going to get that. This is a whole different thing. It's a whole different ball game. But if you're into this, if you're into Playmates, if you're into Super 7, I would go ahead and pick this up. It's $55. Again, it's more expensive than the other ones, but I think it is well worth it. So that's it. Super 7, 1 out of 4 down, Leonardo. And that's it. Next time we are going to bring you, who's the next guy? Shredder. The Shredder is next up, and then we'll go through Mutant Man and then end it off with Bebop. So that is all. Drop us a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.